The mood in markets has turned defensive. Here is what is behind the move and what to watch next. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your India market briefing for June 25th. We cover the Nifty 50, Sensex, Bank Nifty, and the stocks dominating headlines today. Let us start with a snapshot of the Indian equity markets today. Starting with the Nifty 50, India's benchmark large-cap index. Nifty 50 slipped -0.34% to 24,022 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that markets recoil in global sell-off driven by tech stocks, the New York Times. Nifty 50 is in a consolidation phase, a pattern that can precede a significant directional break. Watch the $24,502 resistance and $23,541 support as the boundaries of the current range. The Sensex, tracking India's 30 largest blue-chip companies. Sensex dipped -1.16% to 76,201 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that markets recoil in global sell-off driven by tech stocks, the New York Times. The Bank Nifty, India's banking sector barometer, is closely watched by traders as a leading indicator for the broader market. Bank Nifty is down -1.30%, trading at 57,184 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. After today's weakness, the $55,468 area is the first meaningful support level to watch for Bank Nifty. A stabilization there would be the first sign that sellers are losing conviction. This is our analytical view, not investment advice. Now let us look at the stocks making headlines in India today. TCS plunged -3.21% to 2,059.60 Indian rupees in a significant session. North American BFSI IT spending is at an inflection point. Any signal of budget revival from US banks and insurance firms would drive a TCS earnings upgrade cycle. The AI Copilot and automation deal pipeline is the differentiation story for the current cycle. HDFC Bank dipped -1.49% to 774.65 Indian rupees. Net interest margin is under some pressure from deposit cost competition, but the liability franchise, the cheapest deposit base in private banking, is the structural moat. Any RBI commentary on the bank's operational constraints being lifted would be a significant re-rating catalyst. Now let us look at the macro backdrop for Indian markets. The rupee is strengthening against the dollar, trading at 94.66. A softer rupee compresses margins for import-heavy sectors like oil, consumer goods, and airlines, while IT exporters like TCS and Infosys benefit. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Foreign institutional investor flows are the near-term swing factor. Any risk-off in global markets tends to amplify selling pressure on Indian indices given the high FII ownership in Nifty 50 constituents. The biggest mover in India today is TCS. TCS plunged -3.21% to 2,059.60 Indian rupees in a significant session. The 26 to 28% EBIT margin band has been consistently delivered. The market wants to see whether AI-driven productivity allows margin expansion beyond the upper end of that range. Attrition stabilization is a positive signal on demand confidence. AI services deal conversions are the emerging growth driver. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Independent market coverage, no subscription fees, no paywalls. If this analysis saved you time and helped you think more clearly about the market, please like the video. It costs you nothing and it directly funds more content like this. Subscribe for daily coverage across indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and crypto. Tell us in the comments, what are you watching most closely right now? That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe and we will see you in the next one. That is your India market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily coverage of Indian and global markets.